Alright, now I know the title of this video seems a bit weird. I know it seems very, well, to put it blatant, it seems very messed up. But it's a subject I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time because, well, I mean, it just doesn't seem right. You know, of course, I want to talk about Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. And I mean, over the last few months, this guy has been, well, the media has portrayed Ye to be, well, crazy. You know, people are saying that he's bipolar, people are saying this, people are saying that he's that. But it just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know, because from from a very early stage in his career, people have been saying that Kanye's been crazy, but that's what gives him his genius. So if that's what makes him genius, why are they calling him crazy now when he's coming up with things? But if that's what his genius is, why are people putting him down now from him, you know, talking about the big H? I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about, you know, the big AH. I wanted to make this video just saying that I agree with him. I'm not talking about, like, you know, liking the big H. I'm not talking about saying that, you know, what he did was a good thing, because it wasn't. I mean, it was mass genocide at the end of the day, you know. But if we're talking about the big H in a political point of view, as a political figure, for what he did for the country of Germany was astonishing, in my opinion. I mean, people seem to forget that German things are only in this, are only with us because of the big H. I mean, look at the cars that people drive. The majority of cars are German cars, and they're because of the big H. You know, if we're looking at Germany as a whole, back in World War One, you know, Germany was divided. You know, no one knew what was going on because everyone was sad that their country lost. You know, people were burning flags, they were doing this, they were doing that because they didn't feel like they should have lost. And obviously, if you lose, you know, clearly they're sore losers, but they're passionate about their country. That's why they're being that sore. And the big H unified everyone. Of course, you know, no one really knew about what he was doing with, you know, the CCs and the mass genocide, but we don't look at that, and we look at him as a political figure and as a person. He was a good person. I mean, every religion says to love someone the way that you want to be loved. You know, love thy neighbor as what Christians would say. I'm not a Christian, so I'm not going to look at it from a Christianity point of view, but I'm going to look at it as a world religion point of view. Now, what I mean as a world religion point of view is, you know, how religion is across all religions. You know, love someone how you want to be loved, treat someone how you want it to be, how you want to be treated. You know, pray to a higher figure. You know, heaven, hell, all of this. It's the common themes across all religions. That's what I mean by the world religion. It's the common themes that appear in every religion. So, if we're going off the world religion, you know, he did love his country. He did love the people living in Germany, you know, and he gave them the best things he could. And he was pushing, you know, a Christianity belief, whether it was an extremist point of pushing religion, or it was a neutral point of pushing religion. He still pushed religion. That's what people seem to forget, is that he pushed religion. But no, everyone all sees, you know, him doing the CCs and whatnot. Now, how does that bring towards Kanye? In my opinion, Kanye is trying to spread the word of Christianity. He's trying to spread the word of God. And in this day and age, it's more important to believe that trans people should be accepted and gay people should be accepted, but not God. You know? And to me, it doesn't sit right. To me, it doesn't feel right. You know? I've always been religious in the sense of I've always believed there's a God. I've always believed there's an afterlife. You know? Whether it's through my religion or a different religion, I've always believed there's something there. And that's better than what most are doing. Most don't believe anymore. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in religion, and it's sickening. People are unified through religion. You know, like, look at when Jesus was doing the things he was doing, when he had his first following. You know, everyone believed in the word of Jesus. You know, and they were all unified in the word of Jesus. But now, no one's unified in any word of God. Does this mean people have lost the meaning of God? Yes. They don't know the words of God. They don't know the meaning of God. You know, and it's through what these social media platforms are pushing. They're not pushing God. They're pushing it's okay to be trans. It's okay to be a weak man. It's not okay to be a weak man. You know, it's not okay. They're trying to push the idea of stop being a stoic man, stop having stoicism in your life. And I believe, and I also know Andrew Tate said this as well, that the men that show their emotions, they're the most dangerous men. The weak men are the most dangerous men. That's how rapists are made. That's how serial killers are made. That's how school shooters are made, because they don't know how to suppress their emotions. Not even suppress it. They don't know how to deal with it. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. No one's perfect, especially men that are going through it, that don't show it. But the idea that these companies are pushing that it's okay to be a weak man, it's not. It's really not. And of course, you know, it brings it around to escaping the Matrix and whatnot, and I don't really want to go into it in this video, because this video is mainly around Kanye, and I feel for him, because he's not a crazy person. He's just speaking on things that should have already been spoken about a long time ago. He's just speaking about it now, and now, obviously, social media and all of this is pushing a narrative of that he's crazy when he's just speaking the truth. Him saying that he loves the Big H, that he loves the massacre of the Jays. It's just him just showing that, you know, he wants to say his mind. You know, that he's not scared of getting cancelled. That's all it is. You know, it's not him actually saying it like that. It's him just showing that he doesn't give a shit. You know, that he'll speak his mind, that he doesn't care about, you know, the social media platforms putting him down and doing this and doing that. He don't care. And in my opinion, most celebrities should be like that. Most people with a platform to talk about stuff should be like that. That's how I'm being. You know, I don't care if I get cancelled. I need to get my word out. I need to show my opinion on stuff. Because I'm not one of these fucking teenagers that have been, you know, brainwashed by the Matrix, let's say. You know, because that's the easiest analogy I could give. Literally 90% of these teenagers that haven't, like, heard any of this, they're just brainwashed. The teenagers that are all like, oh yeah, trans rights, gay rights. Okay, everyone has rights. You know, everyone has rights. But you don't need to push a narrative of gay rights. You don't need to push a narrative of trans rights. Everyone has rights. And if everyone had the word of God and learned how to love each other how they want it to be loved, they wouldn't be pushing this narrative of gay rights and trans rights and all this. They wouldn't. Because they have the word of God and they know how to love each other how they want to be loved. You see, it's all stupid when you think about it. I mean, if you're not looking at what's really going on and you're going into life with one eye closed, what the fuck are you doing?